New data shows it's taking longer for police officers to get there when you dial 911 in Colorado Springs.
But where you live in the city could determine just how much slower that response will be. Investigative reporter Quinn Ritzdorf is live at the Colorado Springs Police Department. Quinn, what are police leaders saying about these slower response times?
Yeah, Bart and Heather, the police department told 13 Investigates that the increased response time is due to a growing population. It's putting a strain on officers. But the data shows that it could take longer for police to arrive depending on where you call from. 13 Investigates obtained data that shows in the last 2 years, police response times in Colorado Springs increased for all categories of priority calls. Life-threatening or Priority 1 calls increased by an average of 2 minutes. Priority 2 calls, also considered dangerous situations, increased by about 27 minutes.
The volume of calls and the types of calls that we have to handle that become manpower and time intensive have reduced our ability to handle those other calls.
The police response times increased citywide, but data shows people in southwest Colorado Springs waited the longest for police during life-threatening emergencies, an average of 14 minutes.
Gold Hill handles the downtown area as well, so the population down here during the daytime and in the evening is a little larger and, again, more time intensive. So having that responsibility is going to increase their times.
The numbers show as calls decrease in severity, police response times rose. Priority 3 and 4 callers waited an average of 100 to 500 minutes more for officers to arrive in 2022 than 2 years before. Those type of calls include drivers who are injured in car crashes with no immediate public danger. In 2022, it took officers an average of 5 days to respond to Priority 5 calls, which are property damage reports or other crimes with no threat. The increased response times comes amid a staffing shortage at the department. Right now, the city has 754 sworn officers, but has the money to pay 818 officers. 46 future officers are in training, and the city plans to start running a continuous police academy to meet the demand starting this summer.
That will reduce our numbers over time, and we're hoping that by doing that, as we add more of those bodies in, we're going to get to our allotted amount.
The department is also asking residents to fill out online police reports for minor crimes. They say this will free up officers to handle more serious situations. Reporting live from the Colorado Springs Police Department, Quinn Ritzdorf, 13 Investigates.